All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we are led to give all praises, glory, and honor unto YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to you brothers out there that's doing the will of the Heavenly Father sincerely, that's willing to endure to the end for YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. Today's April 15, 2021. You know, like always, man, we here to set our face against Esau, Mount Seir, and let him know that, you know, to let the world know that Esau is the so-called white man here today. And to let you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the chosen seed, that you are Israel, that you are the descendants of Israel. And we're here to speak prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you got to be moved by the Spirit. You got to be moved by serving YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. And if you're in the spirit of YAHAWASHI, you'll be in tune with prophecy. So, you know, like always, we're going to get straight into the precepts, and Lord willing, this lesson be edified. You know? You got it, brother.
It's a book of, we're going to start off Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, reads, "And he causes all, both small and great."
That's right, everybody, right? No matter who you is, man. Go on, brother.
Rich and poor.
Right.
Free and bond.
Right. Hey, you could be locked up. You could be out here. It's pretty much all the same thing. We all locked up. We all in captivity. Either you in the prison houses or you out here in the streets.
That's right.
You all subject to payments, man.
That's right.
Ain't nobody free.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
God.
Slock it. Even when you in the truth, you ain't free. You're prisoners to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do what they say. If not, you're going to get put to death.
That's right.
Which that's the fight you want to be in. You want to fight to be in the truth, man. You don't want to be out here living with no, you know what I'm saying? There's really no life out here, man. There's no point in living out here. At least you want to serve the Most High and die doing the right thing by serving Him. At least there's a point in living.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? At least that way, if you do endure to the end, what, you're promised salvation. You're promised deliverance, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's right. But if you want to, like, not ask, like, you want to die in the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That comes to that point, you know?
Exactly.
That I'd rather die in the truth than die out there, like, in a shop or some bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
I got something for you, brother. This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. "For it is better, if the will of the Most High be so, that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing."
Oh man, that's a beautiful scripture. You see, you know, so we rather get into trouble for this truth.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of getting in trouble, do the carnal things.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, people be putting their life on the line. What, to go to war,
Yeah.
to gangbang? We rather put our life on the line and serve YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI because we hate it just the same.
That's right.
Matter of fact, we hate it more for doing this.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Right.
Hey, but if what, they gonna die without no honor.
Exactly.
Hey, we die for the truth, man. Hey, the angel gonna look at it. You gonna look, okay. Hey, these are the men that still so still for my name. Oh, you want to chose people that's still for my name. You know what I'm saying? We want to have a good report in the heavens. Why? Because we actually died for a good thing. We died for the sake of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, not for our own self.
That's right. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. "A good name is better than precious ointment."
Yeah, a good name, better precious ointment. And you won't get a good name by dying for the brother. We're going to suffer for Hamashiach's sake, man.
Exactly.
That's how you're going to get a good name. You're not going to get a good name for going to a military, for dying in the army. That's not, you're going to die with no honor, man. You're going to die with nobody not going to remember you, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you're not down for YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWAH. Ain't finna look at you with great honor.
Exactly.
Like you did something for the Most High.
That's right.
Ain't looking at people that actually did something for the Lord.
That's right.
And that's why we hope that we could endure to the end. And if we got to go, we got to serve YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got to ask yourself, man, what you want to be known for. You want to be known for being a scumbag or for doing nothing for YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, or you want to be known for risking your life on it. You know what I'm saying? Because what he's saying, this is a reasonable sacrifice. Make your body a living sacrifice, man. This is a reasonable service for the Most High. Coming out here, man, anything could happen. We be in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? People could just hate us, just watch the video, know that, we don't, that we racist, man.
Yeah.
Know that we for our race, we so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, just for that reason, they can come up and kill us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is the valley of shadow of death. And like this point you made yesterday, you said that hey, it's a curse to be alive.
Alive, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're subject to judgment. You know, well, you feel pain.
Let me bring this out. That's the spirit you brought that out because that's the next part of this. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 1. "A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth."
Okay, the day of death than the day of one's birth. So it's better to die.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Die than to live.
And then you got to go celebrating birthdays. Like, first of all, My brother made a good ass point yesterday. I had to think about it. Like, that's why you come out the room crying. I'm not saying that's the reason why, but you come out the room crying because
it's spiritual.
It's just spiritual, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like you want.
Hey,
like,
that's just like when you first get locked up,
Yeah.
man. Hey, Jake be getting emotional first day you get locked in. You like,
you want to be here?
Exactly.
That's how that baby feel. Like, man, I didn't want to be here.
He was up there chilling.
Yeah, I was up there chilling with the Father, man. With YAHAWASHI and the angels. Now he's here. Now you got to accept the pain. You got to feel some type of way. You got to go through these 2 third ass shakes. You know what I'm saying? You know you got to suffer here.
That's right.
You know, but hey, it's better to be up there in the heavens, man, than to be down here.
That's right. You got it, brother. And after that, we're gonna go back to the.
Let's go back.
No, you brothers got it, brother. That's right, man. So we here to just prophesy against Babylon, man, because that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to make our call and election sure, because that's what's asked of us, man. Well, really, that's what it's gonna take. You know, by giving diligence, man. By doing that, you're gonna do everything and anything to serve the Most High. You're gonna find reasons to do more for Him. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't gonna be laid up at the house, man, doing absolutely nothing. That's not showing sincerity, man. You know, you got it, brother.
Gone. The book of Job, chapter 36, verse 10. He opened also their ears to discipline and commanded that they return from iniquity.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? So that the Most High opened the ears to the discipline, to the obey the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Because once a long time ago, we're doing foolish things.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Most High, He opened our ears up for discipline. You know what I'm saying? This is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? He's calling. You know, so He opened your ears to call. Hey, man, I'm calling you. You know, so He opened your ears up to discipline you. You know, and command that return from your iniquities. You see, we're out there for my instance, like amen or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Those iniquities, foolish. Man, I was a foolish dude out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I could have gone a long time ago.
Why is that? Because you was lacking knowledge.
I was like, no.
That's why He said my people are destroyed, because for the lack of knowledge, man. For if you're not following the Most High, guess what? You'll be subject to do anything out here, man.
Right.
Trying to survive, thinking that you're doing the right thing.
That's right.
You know, even if you're out here going to church serving Caesar Borgia, you think you're doing the right thing, but really you lacking knowledge. Why? Because you never picked it up and served them by spirit and truth.
True.
You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
happened. Like a knowledge.
No order.
No orders, no orders.
Jack the Hat.
No boundaries, no, you do whatever you will.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's foolish and that's prideful, you know? And both sides are hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? He could really hungry. So, okay, since you want not obey, you know, not return to your iniquities, all right, I'm gonna hurt you really good, you
Right.
know? And now you're gonna concern you. Man, why was this happening? Because why? Because you're not obeying the commandments and you're not disciplining yourself,
Right.
you know? Okay, come on, verse 8.
Gone. Verse 11. If they obey and serve Him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures.
See, if they obey and serve Him, you're gonna live longer. You know what I'm saying? Now when it's right, because now you repent for your sins. Your iniquities have left you. You know what I'm saying? Now you make clean. You know, now you can serve the Lord YAHAWASHI Thawadah. You know, guess what? If you still have iniquities and you still serve the Lord, guess what? It's not the same. You're gonna feel guilty all the time. You're gonna feel the Spirit's gonna be on you, man, zooming in on you, you know, because you're not really cleansed out. You're not really cleansed up, you know. But when it comes to the Lord, you should be no shame. You got nothing, no fault. You should be good. You know, so you left your iniquities, you know. Now you're disciplined. You know, now you're for the Lord.
I got a quick one for you. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 21. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good.
Evil with good. Evil with good. You know what I'm saying? Not evil against evil. You know what I'm saying? This is spiritual warfare.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We could get really carnal really easy. You know what I'm saying? But not, you know, so good with evil. You got good versus evil versus good.
That's
but
right.
guess what? Good always gonna come over there.
That's right.
You know?
So don't let all the messed up things that happened in your life overtake your mind, thinking that there's no more hope, there's nothing else I could do, that you just left to doing dirt.
Right.
Nah, man, you can't let evil overcome you, but overcome good with evil.
That's right.
So how do you overcome evil? Is with the truth.
truth.
So once you start reading and actually worshiping the Heavenly Father when you're supposed to be worshipped, guess what? All that evil is going to be thrown away. You ain't going to be thinking like that no more.
That's
Exactly.
gone. That's
Exactly.
gone. It worked, man. It worked. You know, all these evil ass shit, whatever the hell.
You ain't even thinking like that no
Think
more.
about that no more. No, it's gone, man.
Why? Because you're actually fulfilling the deeds of the spirit, and you're not fulfilling the lust of the flesh. The flesh, that's what makes you commit that evil. You know what I'm saying? But when you totally tune the flesh out and tap into the spirit fully, you know, you ain't gonna deal with it. You're not gonna be able to end it because you're in a one accord with the scripture, man. You're following the commandments. So you're gonna know what you're gonna know the difference between evil and good. You're gonna know how to judge it. You're gonna know what to do.
That's right.
You know?
Just like before, man, like some years back, man, hey, we would see a cop, man, Jake would want to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now Jake's standing in the boat, it's like there's nothing to hide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah, clean, like,
Exactly.
Like, the point from one side, we're not perfect, but we are iniquities as past by.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We repent for our sins, and we could walk in boldness now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
With no shame, anything.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Let the cops go. Look at us, talk to us, whatever.
Exactly.
You know, we ain't gonna run. You know what I'm saying? Because just like the 13-year-old, how earlier about the Chicago, you know what I'm saying? You see, if he wasn't doing dirt, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, I ain't doing anything wrong. But knowing that he did some dirt, that's what he cut it off. He got popped in the chest, you know. So you know, so it's like the
I'll say this real quick, because the Lord before us, who could be against us? You know what I'm saying? Back then, the Lord wasn't for us because we weren't for Him. But right now, because we're for the Lord, the Lord is for us, so therefore nobody can come against us. So that's why we're not afraid. Obviously, we're not afraid of certain people. We're not afraid of Esau because we got the Lord is with us. So if that's the case, then there's nothing you can do against us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is with us.
If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. But if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? You're going to die without knowledge, with the sword. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to die without knowledge. You know, simply the brother said it, it's back in knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't going to die without knowledge. You don't know who you're going to get a chance to who you truly is. You can't both sides of his name. Nothing like, not whatsoever. You just die because you folly. You know what I'm saying? You die because you want a blue rag, a red rag. You die because of dope. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, man. But we rather die, you know what I'm saying, in the knowledge of the truth. That y'all bahasham my shot. Instead of doing that bullshit. You know? And guess what? If you obey, you're going to perish by the sword. You know what I'm saying? What's the mark of that sword? Is the gun. You know? That's why a lot of jacks get gunned down by these police officers. You know? Because you're not obeying the Lord. You know, so you're still doing your folly and your iniquities. You know? Mosiah is getting fed up with Israel. You know, the 2/3. You know? He's getting really fed up. That's why you see a lot of jacks. You got Jack in the hospital got gunned down. He was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? In the hospital bed. And he still got gunned down by the police. You see? You know what I'm saying, man? And then a 13-year-old boy got shot in Chicago in the chest. You know? See that? Now you're going to die with the sword. You're not obeying the Lord. You know? So wherever you may be, you better take this message really seriously. You know, so you might be next. You know? Come on.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
Yeah, you can't serve two masters. You're going to hate with another. Well, I like doing this, but I love you, Lord. But I like doing, you know what I'm saying? You can't, which one you want, man? You know what I'm saying? You just got to choose one or the other. You can't be double-minded. For that, you might as well send your ass up there then.
That's just like your woman dealing with another man. So that's just like a woman dealing with another man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to accept him? No, once you find that out, you gonna kick him to the curb.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like, you know what I'm saying, what the Heavenly Father look at us as his wife, as his woman.
Yeah.
And he's the husbandman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we out here acting like the harlot, man, and we think that, and we expect to be saved every time, man. It don't work that way. If you're not serving him, if you're not doing him right, how is he gonna do you right? You know what I'm saying?
Eventually gonna get rid of you.
Yeah. He was going into that yesterday.
Right.
How most I look at us as a woman,
Right.
as a economically delicate woman. You know
Delicate
what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, pretty much you cheating on the most right doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah,
A precious woman.
precious. Yeah.
Delicate could go into sensitive, and it's precious as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody you really love. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, the Most High loves us. How's that? How we know that? Because we still here. We're still here. We're still able to get the knowledge. We're still being able to serve him. And no matter what happens, he protects us.
That's right.
That's love, man.
That's right.
The Most High really cares about us, man.
That's right, brother. It's about that you have a wife at home, you expecting her to be cooking for you, clean the house up, and treat you good. You expect that way from her, you know what I'm saying?
Being at home.
Be at home. So
What a woman's supposed to be, just
home.
like in Titus, right? Discreet, not false accusers, not drinking too much wine, you know, all that.
Yeah.
What a woman's supposed to do.
They stay at home,
Exactly.
teach your children, you know what I'm saying, the good way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what obedient right here.
That's right.
It's the same thing with us. You gotta be obedient to the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't ask for much.
Yeah, he
What he asks for, the commandments, his testimonies, his laws.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do, obey
And you
my
know what?
rules.
He made it easy for us because he gave us the banner. Right in the banner, there's people in there that went off, and we see what happened to them.
Yeah.
So there's already stuff set up for us not to go.
Yeah.
Be like, just like what happened to Saul, what happened to Judas, certain people, right? You ain't supposed to be like these people. And you know what I'm saying? They set up man that we need to look up to as well.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like YAHAWASHI.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? King David. Which King David, you know what I'm saying? Even though he committed adultery, the Most High still, you know what I'm saying, said that he was a man of his heart.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, because that's what we want. Also, that's what the Heavenly Father wants us to do. With us. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all get in order. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should be good. You know what I mean? But instead of that, we failed as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? You go home, look at your woman have to clean up for you. You know, so she out of order. You know what I'm saying? No food. You know, here's some microwave, a hungry man. You know, like, no, man, you gonna get upset. You know?
A hungry man. You ain't gonna be satisfied with no hungry man, man.
No, but if she cooks for you, right? She has that love for you.
That's how to love.
That's how it love. Please, hey, cook. That's work. You know, on your feet, cooking over hot stove.
Nobody really want to cook, man. Ultimately, nobody want to cook, but we understand that's as healthy as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
So we do cook. So you understand where the love comes in at when people cook.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, that's for females. You can't be false accusers because you got a lot of false accusers. You know what I'm saying? You have females in your dinner table, you have 5 of them drinking some wine, man.
It's a whole bunch of gossip.
They all got gossip.
You know what I'm saying?
Gone. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you got something?
Run that back in Revelations. But we can show if you better got something, we go on that though. But if you brothers don't got nothing, we just go back in. Yeah. And then let the spirit,
Okay.
whatever you brothers got, just run it in.
To the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great,
That's right.
rich and poor, free and bond, to receive and mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's right. This is that warning, man. The Most High is telling us to give y'all, man.
Right.
This is in the scriptures, man, and we actually understand what this mark is. Because when you look it up in the blue letters, it's saying imprint. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a mark, man. It's not no Christianity. It's not no sleeping with white woman. It's none of that, man.
Right.
This is actually a mark that they're going to implant in your right hand or your forehead. You can't put Christianity in your right hand or your forehead. You can't put a white woman in your right hand or your forehead, man. Mark her. Mark you, Salaki. You know what I'm saying? This is talking about the RFID chip, which they're going to make mandatory, man. And we're here to give you warning, man, to wash that blood off our hands because we know better. We know not to take it, but since we know now, we got to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? So he said, no matter who you is, small, great, rich, or poor, No matter who you are, man. You think you ain't gonna take it? Guess what? They gonna enforce that shit, man. And it's all about your faith, man. Are you gonna be faithful unto death? You know, because a lot of people gonna die over this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It tells you that Revelation, gonna read it down.
Right.
Get ready.
What's that? So 10? You ain't talking about the they gonna cast you to prison, but be out faithful unto death.
20 verse 4.
Come.
Yeah, so we read that.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like you gonna catch it. You read it. I'll read it. When we're done.
Yep.
The foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell.
That's the point right there, to buy or sell, man. So a lot of people gonna feel like this is life threatening, man.
Right.
If I don't get this mark, how am I gonna buy or sell? Well, the Most High said, believe in Him. Nothing is impossible with the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Guess what? A lot of people gonna be very ashamed from taking that mark, and they gonna see you, man. They just gonna be handing you food, man, handing you whatever it is that you need.
Right.
All you gotta do is remain faithful, man. You can't be carnal. You can't be moved by sight. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. This is the biggest test of your life.
Biggest test, man.
This is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the main one of the test. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna willing to pass this test?
Hey, we understand that. Hey, man, a lot of people gonna take it because a lot of people already voted just on taking the vaccine. That's just a vaccine, just to come out, just to be able to go to the store. Hey, it doesn't even change anything because we ain't got the vaccine. We going to the stores and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
And that no man might buy or sell,
Right.
save he that has the mark or the name of the beast,
The mark of the name of the beast. Right.
or the number of his name.
Right.
Here is wisdom.
There's wisdom. Listen up.
Let him that hath understanding
Right.
count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
That's right. So how could it be Christianity, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How could it be a white woman? This is a number of a man.
Man.
Somebody's running the show, man.
There you go.
And guess who it is, man? It's Satan's people, Satan's puppets, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. This is that warning that, you know, we're supposed to be giving you. And Lord willing that we, you know, say we go into this more often.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, this is one thing that if you take it, you're not going to be able to repent. This is a big prophecy. And guess what? We're here to prophesy. We're here to tell y'all before it even happens. And guess what? Though you see it on the news, you see it on the internet, they ain't made it mandatory yet, man. Y'all voting off. Hey, really, we supposed to be pushing that vaccine, telling y'all not to take it, but y'all should already know better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all being gullible, believing Esau, man. That's crazy. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and Satan, he is that number. He is that 666. And who's the physical counterpart of Satan? Esau, the devil. You know what I'm saying? So he's the representative of Satan. So they're in that same category of, you know, of that number. That's what we're talking about, the number of that man. That's Esau.
And we ain't talking about no base man Esau, man. We talking about the higher ups, the people that's pressing the buttons, man. That's running the show. The Luciferian, the elites, the enlightened ones, right? They say they got all the knowledge. Those that actually take this serious. The Illuminati. You know why? Because when they see us, they're not like every other Edomites that's laughing, thinking this is a damn joke. They actually understand that this is biblical.
Yeah.
And this was gonna happen one day, and now it's actually happening. So they actually scared, man.
Oh yeah.
This is the people that we talking about that actually take what we saying seriously because they know that we are the children of Israel, that they are Edomites. We ain't talking about you base men out here laughing, thinking it's a damn joke, because y'all don't know nothing. Y'all retarded as hell.
Yeah.
You think everything's a joke. Why? Because you know what I'm saying? That's just your nature, man. You just idiots. Even though they say thou shalt be wiser than Daniel, but he ain't talking about all Esau. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't talking about every last one of y'all. Half of y'all motherfuckers dumb as hell.
Esau is terrified because ultimately he knows that if you make a move on us, you know, in these times you make a move on Jacob right now,
It's
man.
critical.
It's critical. You know,
Man.
both sides want to see the angels down.
Life changing.
It's gonna be life changing.
Man,
He
real.
know if you push that button and they all go in the bunkers, then we're gonna come back down and take them out the bunkers.
Man.
So really, Esau's hesitant to really start this thing, but he know he got to because he got a short time.
It's like playing with fire.
He has Most High forced him, you know what I'm saying, to do what he got to do. Esau's scared though. He don't want to go that far because you know if you go that far, hey, you're bringing the God of the Hebrews back, man. You're bringing it back. You're furthering prophecy. You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau's scared to do is further prophecy. So that's why he got these vaccines. He's trying to target the black, Hispanic Native Americans because they're trying to get the ones who got that mark, they're basically trying to deceive the elect, but they say in the truth the elect can be deceived by Satan's devices. If we're apostasy. So ultimately, you're not gonna be able to get the elect no matter what. Ultimately, you already took that L. You just gotta accept it. You know. So you try to get a vaccine. Really, the vaccine is really for the elect. That's all they care about is getting is the elect. That's the thing about it. You can't get the elect because we're in the hands of God by outside, and nobody can pluck the elect out of the Most High's hands, man.
That's right. And how we know it's ultimately for the elect because when the shit started popping off in LA, they had an article saying that the people that's prone to actually catching the virus is the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And how coincidentally that happened to be the children of Israel when this damn virus came from China. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So come on, man. We all understand what the agenda is, what the plan is. It's for y'all to have us all take that shit so it can change our RNA so you can make us not a people no more. Because it's actually in our DNA to be this special people who the Most High made us to be. Because the Most High made us to be perfect, special people. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody could say that same thing, man. Because what the Most High is known for, division. From the very beginning, man. He had a chosen seed. He chose Abraham. From Abraham, he chose Isaac. From Isaac, he chose Israel. And the Israelites, the descendants of Jacob.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that's it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what Esau trying to do, he's trying to be God himself. He's trying to reverse what the Most High gave us. He's trying to take that inheritance, which he can't.
Nah. You don't want to serve the Most High.
He don't want to go into slavery, man.
No.
That's exactly what it is. Why? Because he understands he's doing double.
Yeah, right.
He understands from history what he done to us. And he knows damn well he's not going to be able to take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ultimately, what they feel like they got something because they crucified the Lord, they killed the Lord also. They think they can kill us off, and then they're gonna keep on ruling. It's not gonna be like that, man. You know, the Most High come back, like YAHAWASHI come back as the angelic power to take y'all down. So he came back as the man the first time. He wasn't in his glory. That's the reason why you took him down in the first place. See, I think that because we come in to study YAHAWASHI, you just gonna come in and shoot nuclear missiles off and kill all the elect. And then you gonna hide the bunker and come back up, and then keep going. Nah, Most High gonna come back down and destroy y'all, man.
Yeah, that's a stupid ass thinking of them. Yeah. So they thinking that, all right, well, we're gonna nuke everybody, we're gonna kill everybody off, we're gonna hide the bunkers, right? And after it gets done, we're gonna come back and rule again.
Yeah.
That's stupid as hell.
You're there, remember, man. You don't got much time to rule. That's why I said this Satan, because Satan has but a short time. What his rulership is coming to an end. Jacob is pulling down Esau's hill, and Jacob's rising up, man. Ultimately, the elect of Jacob, man, because not all of Jacob gonna make it to the end, man.
I got a precept. This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 36. So I can start up. Verse 35. Thus says Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea, when the waves therefore roar. Yahweh of hosts is his name, right? Most High made all these things. Right. And those ordinances departed from me before me, says Yahweh. Then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Thus says Yahweh, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, says Yahweh. Yeah. So that's the whole point, man. The Most High made everything, right? So the Most High is the only one that can take away Israel, right? So he said that if you could search out, if you could measure the sky above, and pretty much the seas, everything down here, he'll get rid of Israel. But we understand that's impossible. Yeah. He can't even pass the firmament, first of all. Yeah. And the seas. And the sea's too deep. It's too much pressure. Yeah. What they said, they only discovered about 5 to 8% of the water. That's nothing, bro. That's nothing. You know, that's nothing. No. That's like discovering 2-3 blocks of Sacramento or something. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit. Even the damn technology they got today, that some marines can't go down there.
They can't go down there, bro. And we understand why, because Leviathan down there chilling. And when you go down there anyways, Leviathan gonna kill you, so you ain't gonna be able to bring back no data.
No, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, that's a trick question, man. You trying to figure out how the Most High gonna take out Israel. That's what Esau trying to do. Well, I think he's always trying to send off little dummies up there and try to see if he could make it this time.
Yeah.
And he's always in the water thinking if he could seek it out. He can't, man. That's the only way they're gonna be able to do it, but they can't. Why? Because that's the little Most High got for us. He's making it impossible. You know?
They sent a Russian up there in space, and he came back burnt up. Everybody's on there all crushed. You know what I'm saying, like a burnt chicken.
So look, so if you can't get rid of Israel, what's the best move? Join them. You might as well accept your destiny and just bow down. And give us everything you have, man.
That's pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
your best play.
That's the best play.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Remember me in the kingdom.
Exactly.
You know
that's just like you going to war and it's only 10 of us and there's 100,000 of them. What are you going to? You might as well say, hey man, throw that flag. You know?
I surrender.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna win.
But you know, hey, but what? Because if it's pride, he ain't gonna do it.
He ain't gonna do it.
You know?
Nope. He's hard in his heart.
Yup. Hey, just like the Pharaoh. That's the modern day Pharaoh right there. Esau, man. Yeah, he don't want to do it. He know he gonna lose, but he's still gonna try to fight. That's why he's making that space force. That's why he's upping his army, all his technology.
Right.
And ultimately, he's to YAHAWASHI Thawadah doing it so he could make it more exciting in the end. When he come back, he gonna make it a show.
Great finale.
It's gonna be a show, man. In the end, it's gonna be that great finale.
Hey, that's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be epic, man. You know what I'm saying? Because YAHAWASHI is gonna have the spirit on these devils to harden their heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want these people. We don't want these people to they can go easy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'll make you fight.
Just like in Egypt. He did that. He made it so he chased them so he could open up the sea just to drown their ass.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What you thought this was? And that was the easy kill. That was mercy. He could have did a lot, bro.
That's right. And he destroyed little by little of the kingdom. There's a lot of pestilence out. You know what I'm saying? Just like here, once again, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of pestilence out here. Little by little, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Destroy your kingdom. Little by little, everybody's divided. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, but back in Egypt, you know what I'm saying? He said a lot of flies, frogs, mice. You know what I'm saying? Crickets, locusts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He made it dark for 3 nights. The
man.
blood water. And he killed the firstborns. He gave him the boils. He plagued Egypt, man.
You know, and he's going to do it again.
What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen here, man?
He's doing it. You know, it's going to get worse and worse from this. You know, we got the coronavirus. All these other kind of places going on right now. Murder hornets. We got the locusts. You know what I'm saying? You got water getting turned into blood. Those places being plagued. But it's only going to get worse than that, man. This is nothing that we already got stored. Lord ready to really turn it up a notch, man.
Yeah, he's going to really turn it up. And then what side? He has new created creatures. You know? For the people out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of things that we ain't even seen before, man.
We haven't seen yet.
Why? Because the world ain't discovered like that, man. There's a lot of things out there hidden, man.
It's hidden. And I got a scripture.
You got it, brother.
There we go. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 11, verse, let's see where I'm at. 16 on down. That they might know that wherewith a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. For the Almighty hand and made the world of matter without form, wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions, or unknown wild beasts, full of rage, newly created, breathing out the nostrils, neither a fiery viper of filthy scents, of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. What the hell? You know, The newly created beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, never seen this creature before.
Right.
He goes,
It's ultimately just for that day.
yeah, just for that day.
For what day? The day of evil.
Evil day, judgment day.
Yeah, judgment
Yeah,
day.
you know what I'm saying? The horrible stench. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna sit right here, you're gonna smell something like a funk. You know what I mean? Like a bad odor. You know what I'm saying? Like a garbage juice. You know, like it's like way down there a couple blocks. You know, and it's gonna be dark out here. You know, it's gonna be no more street lights, no more pole lights. It's gonna be complete darkness. And then when that creature's coming out, and you're gonna smell that, you're gonna smell that funk, man. And you see that raging like a roaring a voice, you're gonna start to shiver. You're gonna like, what the hell was that, man? Yeah, I smell something so bad. And you see the eyes going red, shooting out turquoise, you know what I'm saying, shooting out sparks. It's gonna be something, man. It's gonna be something crazy out here. You know, so Most High's gonna bring. This is the last captivity. You know, so Most High wants to like, I want to get this right. You know what I mean? Since it's the last captivity that I'm going to bring out my people out of bondage, I'm gonna before that happens, I gotta let all judgment out loose, all the playbooks. They'll say it's gonna be out there.
This book of wisdom of Solomon, 17 verse 3. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
Man, like now, strange apparitions, man. It reminds me, every time we read that scripture, it reminds me of the movie Ghostbusters. You know, there's gonna be ghosts and goblins out here let loose. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're gonna hear some voices and you can't even see it. Like you hear something kind of like, what's that movie? What's that? Bird Box? You know, Bird Box. When they see it and then they see something there, but your friend can't see it, but this dude or her see it. There's something there but they can't see. You know what I'm saying? But they got like Most High gonna let creatures, spirits out, man. Demons, demonic. You know? They see those scary movies like Freddy Krueger, or you see those like the Nun. You know what I'm saying? Those gonna be out here. You know, people gonna be scared as hell because this is Egypt, right? And Most High played Egypt with spirits. You know, with spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like the soldiers, right? You know that scripture that die with fear. That's the same book though, the same chapter. It should be there somewhere. If not, I can get it myself. They can't believe what they see. You know, because what is this? Like I never seen this before. A ghost is there, but it's not there. You know, I hear it, but I can't see it. You know?
And it's coming closer because when that EMP hit off, man, the scripture just said why they. Let me read it again. For while they're supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil. Under a dark veil, so there's complete darkness out in there, man. They're gonna be in their house in complete darkness. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be opening their eyes. One woman, they're gonna close their eyes, they don't see nothing. They can blink their eyes again. They're gonna see like an Edomite, but he got like black veins coming in the skin. You know what I'm saying? He's all creepy looking and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna be standing there just looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You close your eyes again, you get closer and closer. You get some stare at him. He's gonna start running at you. You know what I'm saying? After that, he's gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? It could be strange apparitions. You know, you're gonna have demonic activity going on in your houses, man, or in your surroundings, man. You know, you're gonna go into a store, lights gonna shut off out of nowhere. It's gonna start flickering, then it's gonna shut off. You know, you probably gonna get tapped on your shoulders, or you're probably gonna hear voices, man. Those are strange signs and apparitions, man. These are things that's getting ready to come. Like the brother said, YAHAWASHI let the whole armory of his indignation upon you people, man. If you don't let his fury, man. Hey, YAHAWASHI is a terrible power. So with his power comes with strange apparitions, man. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Demonic activity, man. What did it say? What did the brother say? Alashashi or something like that, which means demon-like power. That's YAHAWASHI. He's a demon-like power because he does very terrible things. You know?
Oh, sorry. I was just like a little bit.
You got it.
Real quick, brother. This is a book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 10. Reads straight to the point. They died for fear denying that they saw already, which could not of no side of avoid it. You know, so they can't avoid it, man. Like they die of fear. You know what I'm saying? These soldiers, the Egyptian soldiers, was tough. The mighty men. You know,
They said they should die. They should cry their bitterly.
they cut it. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Woo!
It's like that's the spirit right there. Sure, those are mighty men. You know, things they're all that. They don't fear nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't fear nothing. So these men right here, they don't fear nothing because they're mighty men. They go to war. You know, holding it down. You see? But they die of fear. You know, they were shaking up. You know, and that's what happened here. This Egypt part 2.
This Isaiah chapter 66 verse 4. I will also choose their delusions.
No, it's like it. I just like to get that. Oh, go ahead. Nah, I didn't get that. I was saying that spirit. I was get that too.
I will also choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spoke, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes and choose that which I delighted not.
Man, my side is gonna get you really good.
Right.
You're gonna be bugging out. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like a horror movie, but 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Screaming and gnashing of teeth. You gonna hear little shit. Women, yeah.
It's gonna be worse because it ain't something that you can turn off.
That's right.
You gonna have to live that out. Hey, you gonna have to keep running. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be bad too because it's gonna be a famine, you know. And when you get feminized, you ain't got no food in your body, bro. You start to get delusional, you start seeing shit.
Yeah.
So, and then it's gonna be 10 times worse because how outside gonna be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be all bad for y'all, man.
Right. That's right. See? And there's people, you're gonna see you're gonna see a lot of chunkies out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Chunkies, that was the movie, man. We're gonna come real life.
You gonna see Slenderman, you gonna see Chucky, you gonna see everybody, man. All them straight movies.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger, you know what I'm saying? They gonna Chainsaw Massacre. You're gonna see all kinds of all kinds of man. I don't know what to say. Like the national teachers, but say they're gonna be crying, running for no reason. Help me.
You know what movie gonna really play out? Final Destination.
Oh,
They're gonna be doing stuff. The tree gonna fall over, slice me in the neck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. That's how it's gonna be.
That's a good one too. The Final Destination. You thought you escaped from death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be like a roller coaster. The chick broke down, but you're still alive. Well, you thought you escaped from that, and next day, you got something like a tree falling on you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you was waiting for somebody, and a tree smash you. You know what I'm saying? You could have died from the roller coaster, but say that, you got to get ready to the tree.
You guys gonna try to escape. There's no escaping. You can't escape this, man. You're gonna go to another country, but you're still gonna be tormented with strange or demons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be so bad to the point where you're gonna try to church death yourself. You're gonna try to trying to find a way to kill yourself so you stop seeing these plagues. But most likely you're gonna take the death angel away. So you're gonna keep on going through it. Most likely to slow cook you. After that, you're most likely no more use for you when you limp. You can't walk no more. They're not gonna finish you off. You know what I'm saying? You want to really keep you out, man. You know what I'm saying? Both sides really angry, man.
I got it. This book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand, and they stretch our arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy all their land thereof. See? So he's gonna bring that back. You know? So he most likely gonna run that back and stretch her arm. What's that? The huge chariot. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come through the big mountain. You know, this chariot is bigger than the earth. You know, man, he thought the earth was big. No, man, your mama's wrong again.
Earth is the size of a grain of salt. If you really zoom out, Earth is like the same size as a grain of salt. Earth is small as heck.
Yeah, it is really small. You know, and how the chariot is going to be bigger than the earth. You know, that YAHAWASHI is going to come in that chariot. And then what the scripture said that in Revelation, that all eyes going to see him. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's gonna be like, where is this? You know, he think God was bad. Wait for the Most High come. You know?
That means the chariot got a curve. Like he got to curve around the whole earth.
So he bring plagues before and destroy all the land.
Why is he gonna do that though? Because this place is exceedingly wicked. And on top of that, what they do, they've been adding and taking away from the Bible because it says that in Revelation. If you add or you take away, I'm gonna add this plagues upon you.
Yep.
So who's been doing that purposely? Esau. Esau knows the truth. You know what I'm saying? He knows that the so-called Black Hispanic Native American man is the true children of Israel, and he understands that who you guys call Christ is the so-called black man.
That's right.
You know, but he's hiding that. He's taking away from the scriptures. He's taking away the power out of the scriptures. So what? Most High's gonna add them plagues.
That's right.
You know?
I got it. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 2. Reads, Ye shall not add unto the word which I commanded you, neither shall diminish out from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord Yahawah, your power, which I command you.
That's right. We understand this is ultimately for Israel. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else doing that outside of Israel will get it too. Because it said that in Revelations. Whoever add or whoever takes away, guess what? Most High gonna plague that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter who you are, man. You playing with the Most High's. This is the Most High's movie, man.
Yeah.
You trying to change the course of the river. It ain't going down like that, man.
That's right.
You know?
I got that. Revelation.
You got it, bro.
Book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 16. And if any man shall take away from this word of this book,
Any man.
any man.
Deuteronomy, we understand that applies. That's Israel, but that will apply for anybody as well.
Now, supply, yeah.
But this right here, it says any man, whoever you are.
Right.
You know, you want to take away Elam, whoever you is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Any man from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
From the bottom to the top.
Was it greater poor, rich or poor?
Rich or poor.
Whoever you are,
Yeah,
just like the chip.
Yeah.
You know, because why he ain't no respect of persons
No.
when it comes down to judgment.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But we understand we get the most judgment because we know better. The commandments was given to us, and what we didn't apply to our life. You know?
So that's why it explains it why we got punished so harshly, because most high chosen people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And now the most high chosen people, especially like the southern tribe, they get punished more because they're the head tribe. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to look out for another tribe. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a big brother getting punished.
Yeah, you're getting punished.
You know, your little brothers was doing bad, but if you was there and you didn't say nothing, guess what? I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
You whoop your ass. You should know better. You know what I'm saying?
You should let the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
should let him know. You know what I mean? Now he got in trouble because of you.
Because of you,
So
exactly.
now you're gonna get 10 times punished more than him.
That's right.
He's gonna get punished, but you're gonna get the worst.
Yeah, because you knew better.
Yeah, right.
You had to say so when you was there, and it was only you and them. You had to say so because you was the older brother. They would have followed. You should have took lead.
Right.
They would have followed anything you said, but since you didn't do it, since you wanted to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Whoop your ass.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Because southern tribes, they got harsher, more judgment than the northern tribes. You know what I'm saying? The southern tribes get more punished more than the southern tribes. You know what I'm saying? That's why they get that's why you see you know what I'm saying, for the northern tribes, you know how they get in the jobs more easier. They could get around it.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
can
saying?
get around it
But the southern tribes, it's really difficult. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like you know, we can use the shooting for an example because we understand that the Northern Kingdom, they get shot down too, just like Jake. But you know, it's like just like Judah, but it's just like the Southern Kingdom. But you understand that the Southern Kingdom get it a little bit more. A little bit more, just by a little bit. But we understand all of us get gunned down.
That's right.
I'm not going to take that curse away from the brothers because they get shot down too. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau hates us all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, the Southern Kingdom getting it a little bit worse.
Well, just yesterday, with that 13-year-old kid, he was like an Instagram. He got shot down.
He got shot
You know what I'm saying? He had his hands up and everything. You know, I guess he had a gun on him, but he do it. Put his hands up, still got shot.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a curse.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's some curses right there. You know what I'm saying? And especially living in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Chicago is wild, man. You know what I'm saying? And 13-year-old kid in a strap. Oh shit. You know? Already. You know what I'm saying? Already, you should be at home playing some PlayStation, or you know what I'm saying? Do some homework or something.
Yeah, I looked at him.
You look,
you look, I'm not gonna lie, I looked at him.
Oh yeah, he has an eager haircut. Those are the ones. Oh man, you gotta watch out for them. Those, I forgot this haircut. Something eager's haircut. They got a bowl cut, like the northern tribes. You know the southern tribes. They had like a patch. The patch. Yeah, that. They cut their hair and they had a patch behind their heads. For the northern tribes, I'm sorry, the southern tribes. Yeah. But the northern tribes had the bowl cut, like edges. Like
you ain't talking about the Mongol, what is it?
Oh no, it's a new one.
You don't talk about
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the northern tribes has the Mongolians.
The Mongolians.
For the northerners, they had the Mongolians. You know what I'm saying?
They got like a fade.
Yeah, man, but you gotta watch out for the Zager. They're ugly as hell, though, man. Those are grimy. They got the teeth. they got the grill and the haircut. You gotta watch out for them, man. Those are the grimy. I think they're grimy in the southern people, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch them for them boys, man. They're crazy. But read the book though. But yeah, you know, the northern tribes, they're on the curses as well too. But the southern tribes, though, they get a little bit more.
Wait, man.
You know, they're head tribes. They're head tribes. You know, so they're head. So we follow the head tribes. You know what I'm saying? The Judah is the head tribe. You know what I'm saying? We follow Judah. You know, wherever Judah goes, we go. You know?
Ready this out for you, brother? This is Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear the word which Yahawah has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah, it's only punish you for all your iniquities. That's why we getting gunned down in the streets a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because for our iniquities, we get punished for day one. You know, since slave shit. You know what I'm saying? From that time until now. So most hard, that's why you see a lot of people, especially the tribes, getting gunned down or get gunned down and get mistreated. You know, because most hard he gonna punish us because he's only dealing with Israel. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the other nations. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. I don't care about you for your head tribe. Why? Because you're gonna be the next ruler. You know what I'm saying? All the nations gonna follow you. Because why you gonna follow YAHAWASHI Thawadah? You know, that's why he wants to get you right. You know what I mean? That's why the commandments and the statutes is applied on Israelites. You know, because we're the chosen people, the holy people, separate. You know, that's why we get messed up bad. You know, that's why a lot of people looking at our people like, man, y'all getting messed up. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all like cursing something. You know, it's true. Because if you read it Deuteronomy, it tells you all the curses that we'll go through. You know? And so that means now you read that and you're like, oh man, Jesus is the chosen God's people. You know?
And you know, some people, you know what I'm saying? It's a stumbling block, man. Things that happen in the world is a stumbling block to some people, man. Because some people would just not believe in the Lord. Because if there is a God, why are we going through all these things?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
If there is a God, then he don't love me because I'm going through these things, right? No, the reason you're going through these things is because y'all ass went off. You didn't listen. There is a God. That's why you're going through these things. You know what I'm saying? There's a God that told you, ass, if you do this, that this is what's going to happen. That's why it's happening.
That's right.
You know, because your ass didn't listen. You know, you took matters to your own hand. You thought that you knew it all. You thought that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way.
I got scripture. This book of Leviticus 19 in verse, I'll just start verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, ye shall be holy, for I the Lord your power am holy.
Right. Be holy. Holy means separate. You know what I'm saying? Be separate from those people. Right. You know what I'm saying? If we mingle with this other nations, guess what? That means we're gonna marry their daughters, or daughters gonna marry their sons. You know what I'm saying? We mingle with them. And guess what? We're gonna leave our statutes, commandments, and serve the Most High, the true power of the Israelites. That we're gonna push them off and come serve their gods. And look what happened. You know what I'm saying? And then we mingle with these nations. Now we got all Israelites praying to the Buddhists. You know, a fat dude, a fat dude. You know what I'm saying? A Buddha, man. And they're praying to that. They're giving apples, there's some bananas, and some chicken, you know what I'm saying, some water for him just in case he's thirsty. You know, people's No, say that's what happens, man. You serve, people with different people, we're gonna serve their gods, man. That's why we gotta keep this holy separate. We got our own land, our own kingdom, and then everywhere else is out the way,
We got our own God, man.
Yeah, we're on God.
That's why he say he's the power of the Hebrews, man. He didn't say the power of the whole world. Y'all want to serve everybody else but your own God. That's how Israel always been. You want to serve Buddha, you want to serve Islam, Allah, whoever, you know what I'm saying? You want to serve Shiva, you want to serve Jehovah's Witness.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Jakes that serve a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
Sometimes they don't just serve one God. They don't just serve Allah. They started from Christianity to Jehovah's Witness to Seventh-day Adventists to Buddha to this to that. Next thing you know, now they Islam. Hey, Jake burnt the hell out, man.
Just like that one Jake over at Old Sat.
With the eye, he had the eye. He said, I believe a whole bunch of shit. Hey, said this is like rice and beans, right? You got that? I'm like, nigga, hell no. Like, bro, once you get the truth, why would you want to trade it for what's false?
Right.
Right. Hey, if you got real gold, you gonna trade it for fake gold? Hell no.
I'm keeping this.
Yeah, this is me right
I'm
here.
keeping this right here.
You ain't even gonna tell nobody you got the gold, huh?
I got the gold, man. I ain't said nothing.
Right.
Hey, did you find gold yet?
Nothing.
I'm
still looking.
Did you find something? I trade you something. Yeah, man, you find the truth. That's it. But that's all you want to know.
Lock your brain, lock your door, man.
Like it because our mouth was open. You know what I'm saying? People are open-minded. You see, we like to hear what you got to say. Of course, we're not gonna fully agree, but I'm gonna see what you got to say, and then it makes sense. It's connected, and hey, we'll see. But that's why a lot of men out here are searching for the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people might go into Illuminati, you know what I'm saying, or different type of route, and somehow, some way, bam, they found the truth. You know what I'm saying? Which is right there in your face the whole time. You know what this, Jake, man, they want to find the truth, right? They want to find the truth, but they want to read, right? They want to read.
They want to watch videos.
They want no videos.
Jake want to watch videos.
Yeah.
He don't want to read.
He don't want to read. And what they say, hide in the book. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want, because Jake won't like. They know. They don't know. They know.
Where's the best place to hide something is in plain sight, and also in the book, because Jake ain't gonna pick one up.
Jake ain't gonna pick it up.
Jake ain't gonna pick up no book.
No.
They want a picture book. They want to put the pictures in it.
Yeah.
You want a coloring book.
Coloring book. You know what I'm saying? That's the book. They want to read. They want to pick a book and to see what's reading.
They want to see the pictures.
Yeah.
You want to see the pictures of what it's talking about.
He'll flip the whole book, send us one picture, he'll look at that, and then keep on going to see the next picture. You know what I'm saying? They got to be entertained. They got to see something entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is scripture entertaining. Reading this, you get this history. They want to see something.
Jake carnal, man. He ain't spiritual at all, man.
Yeah, no, you gotta study. You know what I'm saying? You gotta study. You want something, you gotta fight for it.
Another thing too, because you had mentioned that, a lot of people was in the street before beating the truth, right? Jake was watching certain videos like Illuminati, this and that.
Right.
The only reason that helped you out when you actually found out the truth, because all that stuff that you was watching actually matches up with what's going on in the Bible. Because it's the only thing that it's pointing to is Esau being a devil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That the world is given to the hands of the wicked. And who's actually running the show? Esau, man. He is the wicked. That's why when you found out the truth, you was like, man, this is it. Because you was already doing a little bit of research on the world stuff. So when you found out the Bible stuff, the spiritual stuff, it made sense.
It
connected right there and then.
Oh, it's the whole time it's in the scriptures.
The whole time it's in the Bible.
The Illuminati's in the scriptures too.
So now you stuck.
Now
you're like, this is it. I'm not letting this go.
It's it. Like I found it. I
holding on to their life.
Yeah, y'all bless you the child. Allow me.
You find it in the Bible. You find it something that everybody got. Something that's like massively talked about. You find it in the actual Bible. That's what make you want to keep it even more. Like, damn, this is in the Bible. Right. Yeah. What, Esau the devil in the Bible? This is in the Bible.
Right. You know what? It's kind of grimy because a lot of people read the Bible, but they don't get into details, man. They don't get into the meat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All they giving you is the bones.
The what?
the stuff that doesn't even mean nothing. They give you the bones. What you doing with a bone? You're not gonna body. You're gonna throw it away. All the stuff they've been giving you is the bone. They don't give you no meat.
No meat.
They don't give you no factors that's going on in the scripture. Everything that they've been selling you is a lie.
That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying? The law is done away with. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's a lie.
The Sabbath on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they don't use bones, all right? It does not benefit you at all.
At all.
You know, you got to learn everything for yourself. Pretty much through the spirit of YAHAWASHI.
Once I got be with the spirit,
Exactly.
got be with you, you know, to guide you through it, to make you understand.
It's nothing that's given unless it was given from heaven.
That's right.
Heaven above, you know?
That's right. You can't be carnal, you can't be wicked the next day like you see. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
It takes time, man. It takes
It's
time,
gonna
man.
take time.
That's just like the perfect woman. Sometimes, hey, Jake don't meet the perfect woman in one night.
Right.
And when you do start talking to her, sometimes she might not give you action for a couple months.
Yeah.
You know, hey, sometimes it just works. Or sometimes you might be with a woman, she just give it all up, and she might be the perfect woman. Who knows? But this right here, like you brothers be saying, Sophia, right?
Yeah, spend time with it.
Going into wisdom, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got to take time. You got to take that time, man. You got to let her feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then once you locked in, you locked in.
Yeah, that's right.
And she always gonna have your back.
Yeah, all the time.
Whenever you in need, whenever you stressing, you go back to the scriptures.
That's right. Now you move swiftly now. You're like, oh, I don't that. Bam! Hey, Revelation, you know, you take time. You know, since you study with Sophia.
You know the ins and outs.
Yeah, she rock with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat her good. I got a scripture. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 12. The righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but the Most High overthroweth the wicked of their wickedness. See? So the righteous man is wisely considerate of the house of the wicked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you're wicked because you went to the Illuminati. Check them out. No, you was concerned about it.
Hey, you got to know the enemy. You got to study the enemy. Hey, when you at a boxing ring, you got to watch the videos of your opponent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know where he's coming from, how, you know what I'm saying, his movements.
Exactly.
Same thing with Esau, same thing with our enemy. We got to watch him to understand what's his game plan, what he's actually getting ready to do. Just like how we knew that what they were stacking up coffins a long time ago. Jesse Ventura, he had videos how he was stacking coffins. Yeah, the plastic coffins, how they had the cameras everywhere. How they had the bark of the beast, certain shit that lined up with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So that's we had to know our opponent. So we actually read upon it. We already resonates. So that's the Most High actually reeled us in. The Most High was fishing. It was like, all right, they kind of corner right now, so I'm gonna hit them with the cardinal tip. So when I hit them with the truth, it's gonna resonate.
You
know what I'm saying?
It's not giving us that spiritual insight, man. It's letting us see what our enemies are about before the Most High really present that real truth about them. About them.
Hey, because if you would have learned this first before that, you probably would have been like, nah, Esau the devil, nah, you tripping. Esau the white man, nah, you tripping.
You gotta bring it out. You know what I'm saying? When you open the door, let me show you 10 more evils that Israel's doing.
Oh yeah.
You see what they're doing. Oh damn. I thought that was bad. You got another one for me? Open up another door?
Another thing too, you need to be careful doing that too though, because what's the name? There's a lot of false information too, like how they try to say that the Edomites are reptilians. You know what I'm talking about? And then they was talking about the hollow earth, how they talking about the flat earth, like certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know, it's certain stuff you could, you gotta.
Well, they're definitely not actual reptilians, but they are the serpents according to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't on just no business.
Esau is the first. The serpent that was talking about in Genesis is Esau before his name was Esau.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it. The serpent was Esau before he was named Esau. He was the deceiver. You know, he beguiled Eve. He deceived Eve. And what's the deceiver? The devil. And that's Esau. So that was the serpent was Esau before Esau was even out.
That's right.
So that serpent was who? Cain. And Cain was Esau. And now we see him all over the place. Damn white man.
All over. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the code name. Like you know how when I was in the world, right? When you read that Genesis, I thought it was a real snake.
I thought it was a snake standing up and shit.
Yeah, why you talking?
Hey, you know why I thought it was a snake standing up? Because he said for the rest of your life you're gonna be in the floor of dust. So I thought they cut off the floor and now he's just slipping.
I think that snake could like walk. I thought snake could walk.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's why, hey man, I bet that's what the Christians think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's why you gotta have the spirit in you,
Yeah, right,
because
right.
we don't even believe the virgin birth, and we don't believe that Adam was the first man.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
he was the
yeah.
first. He was the first, like,
Image Yahawashi.
he was the first image, and he was the first one to, like, be able to rule over stuff.
Right.
Because back then it was just, you know what I'm saying?
It was people.
It was no
Yeah,
order.
people, yeah.
There was no order, because Adam was the one that was able to name the cattle and name certain stuff.
That's why he said that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's why I said let us make men in our image. You know, they already have men on the earth. Now the Most High wanted to make men according to the Yahawashi image. You know what I'm saying? According to his holy statutes. So what he made Adam and Eve from the dust of the ground. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Eve, they were the image of Yahawashi which those are the Israelites today. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Eve, you know, Jacob. You know, he made Jacob from the ground.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because who's Adam? Adam is Yahawashi. Who was Yahawashi? He was Isaac. Isaac made Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Because good and bad came from. Hey, think about it. Good and bad came from Adam. Why is that? Because of sin. He was able to realize good and bad, and guess what? When he was Isaac, when he made Jacob and Esau, he made good and bad again.
Bad.
Exactly.
Good and bad. Yeah.
So ultimately, it all came from Yahawashi, which Yahweh made. You know, because when he said, "I made all things for myself," yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
That's right.
So you know what I'm saying? That's Yahweh. You know?
That's right. That's right. That's the serpent again. Like, you know, he said, right, man, that dude was a snake. Like he just mean like
He mean like
yeah,
he's
like
slithery.
Like slithery. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta watch now. He gonna snake, and that's just like when somebody say he gonna snake you.
Yeah,
when you get in a fight,
yeah.
then you got your back turned and he done slide your ass.
Sneaky.
And it's like a snake, you don't see it coming, right?
No,
You know
that's
what I'm saying? He done slide his way up in there.
Hella facts. Get you. Like,
That's what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really beautiful how the Most High put it together. Because Most High wants you to think. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain. You know, you can't like, you know, you gotta use it. You know, and the spirit gotta be with you. You know, and it breaks you down. You know, but I got a scripture over.
You got it.
So yeah, that's what snake. Like he's a snake. Doesn't mean he's an actual snake. It's crafty. He's doing. You know what I'm saying? That's a snake right there. You gotta watch out for it. This is a book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 1 on down. Reads, "Hear my voice, O power, hear my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from extractions of workers of iniquity." See? The secret counsel of the wicked is the Illuminati. You know what they say? Conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? So when you heard the word Illuminati, this is in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So before we got into the truth, we was wisely concerning our enemies. You know what I'm saying? But first of all, the thought coming, why is war all fucked up? You know what I'm saying? It's bad. Why are we killing each other? There's a lot of questions. And then why, you know what I'm saying? Oh, why war? Why this and that, right? And then that's when the brother said that the Most High was fishing. It's like, come on, little bait. You know what I'm saying? I know you like cheese. Put cheese. You know, one by one. You know what I'm saying? You know, come right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch him. You know, that's what the Most High is going to do. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to get you in the truth. You know, he's like, oh, you almost there. You almost got it. And that's what happened. You look at those type of things like that, and then links up with the scriptures. You know, the secret counsel of the wicked is the Illuminati, which is where they trying to put the RFID chip in you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they put chemtrails. They trying to kill Jake, man. You know, so they're the counsel of the wicked. They're in the darkness. You're not gonna see them out here, man. They're somewhere that so far away you're never gonna see them. But Most High, Yahweh Shemashai knows where they at. You know, he knows where you at. You know, so that's why it's so important that we gotta pray Yahweh Shemashai to keep us safe from this type of violent men. You know, because they try to with their workers of iniquity. You know, that's why a lot of people get put down after these jabs. You know, but those are the iniquities of the wicked. You know.
This is Psalms chapter 28, verse 3. "Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts."
Damn. See, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's like a snake.
Yep.
You know, see? They're all crafty. Watch out for that snake, man. That's what the serpent's talking about in the beginning of Genesis.
I'm gonna be real with you. Everybody that's not in this truth is pretty much a snake.
Right.
They can't really be trusted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because until you get in this truth, you actually realize what truth's morals are. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? What it takes to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Because even in the truth, some people, man, he might love you to death, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they might just go left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why it's a draw me not away with the workers of iniquity. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately Esau. And ultimately the 2/3 Jakes, man.
Yeah.
Don't let me be like these people.
Yeah.
Which speak peace to their neighbors. Esau is speaking nothing but peace, right?
Right.
But mischief, meaning evil, is in their hearts. All they mean is evil, man.
That's right.
That's all they meditate on is evil.
Man.
Even his 2/3 Jakes, man, he trying to figure out how to get your woman. He trying to figure out how to get what you got. You know what I'm saying? You stacking up money, right? Trying to move out the hood. He trying to figure out how to break in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
All the
saying?
time. Plotting on it.
Always plotted, man.
Plotting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's book of Psalms 56 and verse 5. Every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul.
You got it, brother.
Again, it's book of Psalms 56 verse 5. Every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. And whose thoughts are against us for evil, man? Esau, man. Esau ain't thinking no kind. When you meet an Esau, you got a fake ass smile. You know what I'm saying? But really, there's war in his heart. Esau don't have no type of good intentions for us, man. What they lie on their beds, mentioning how to take down the next Jake, how to fuck up Jake's, life. You know what I'm saying? Meditating evil upon their beds, man. You know what I'm saying? These Esau, there's nothing but evil in their hearts and their minds. Meditating on Jake. Even their own people, man. Esau, they'll kill their own people, man. You know what I'm saying? The elites, they only want to preserve themselves. The elites, they want to preserve the upper breaking people, people like themselves. But the lower class, they gonna kill them all too. You know what I'm saying? Esau even had his own soul. You know?
That's Esau, man.
Yeah. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. What they do? At least they gather themselves together in a big ass table. They hide themselves where nobody can see them. They use puppets like Donald Trump, like Biden, all these other actors. You know what I'm saying? And while the elites are up there and constantly together to talk about what they're gonna do to certain places in the ghetto, how they gonna enforce this, how they gonna up the bill on rent, how they gonna have these police officers kill Jake. You know what I'm saying? You know they're counseling on how they gonna take down Jake. They mark my steps. You know, that's what Esau do. Esau be creeping around watching Jake, planning on what they gonna do, planning on how they gonna take the next Jake down, man. When they wait for my soul, yeah, that's what Esau, like I just said, Esau, they literally be plotting. You see these police cars, they be on the highways, you know what I'm saying, waiting waiting for a Jay to slide by, you know what I'm saying? They see we got any smoke in this car, something like that. What they do? They pull them over. As soon as you make a sudden movement, they shoot them. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 32. The wicked watches the righteous and seeketh to slay him.
Yeah, the wicked watches the righteous, man. You can see that with these police officers, man. What they watch who are the righteous, man. Really, he's talking about Israel. We understand that. And to the other people, they're not righteous. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the wicked, they watch the righteous, and what they're seeking to slay him. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got all these Jakes dying all the time, man. Because it's the wicked. You know what I'm saying? The war is in their heart. They want to destroy the Israelites, man.
Right.
Why? Because they're jealous that they ain't got the perks for it. They just the whole time dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? So they want to slay their brother, man. Slay the brother Jacob.
That's right, bro. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they applying. The police cars is waiting on Jake. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Man, you can be in the store, right, for shopping. You about to pay for something while you got Esau in there stealing shit, and he ain't focused on you. He's focused on you. Right. But you don't see Esau stealing shit. He's packing all kinds of guns, all kinds of shit.
It showed that in Don't Be a Menace.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that Edomite was stealing everything, but they was too focused on the two Jakes. I was actually going to pay for something.
Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 6. He said in his heart, I will not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Right? So he's saying that can't nothing happen to me. For me, I'll never go through struggles, right? Who's saying that? That's Esau. Why? Because we know that, we understand this talking about a proud man. Who's the proudest man in the world? Esau, right? His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Who's that talking about? Esau. Deceit and fraud. Everything that he says fraudulent. Man, ain't nothing that, nothing there. It's all wolf ticket.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad checks.
Yeah, bad check, man.
Yep,
You
yep.
want no deals with
Right. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Right? He's sitting in lurking places of the village. What's that talking about? He's sitting in lurking places of the village, right? Somewhere in the cuts.
in the cuts.
In the lurking places in the village, right? So say in the alley somewhere, right? Right? In the secret places do he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Who's the poor? The Israelite, right? What he said, the poor of the world but rich in faith. So what was he talking about? His eyes are privily set against the poor. Jake. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting in lurking places. Run that back, right? He's sitting in lurking places of the village. In the secret places do he murder the innocent. A lot of these people that get pulled over, man, they don't really have no gun. They just pulling out the registration that you asked them to pull out, and guess what? You just shot them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau do, though, right?
That's right.
He lied in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied in to wait, flock it. He lied in wait to catch the poor.
Yeah.
He do catch the poor when he draw him into his net. So that's what Esau doing, man. He's all he doing is casting the net out there, trying to see who he can get.
Right.
Like you said, man, he be posted up, man, trying to see if he see smoke. He's trying to see somebody speeding.
Right.
And if it's an Edomite, he's just gonna let him go. But if it's a Jake, guess what? He gonna flip the whole car.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He might not even call for backup. Why? Because he gonna kill your ass.
That's right.
You know? This is Sirach, chapter 9, Salakia, chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Right? He shall not take pleasures in his goods. Exactly. He that is evil to himself, man. Who can we trust is he going to be good to, man?
Right.
How we going to take the vaccines talking about, well, a so-called black woman made the vaccine or whatever it might be, you know what I'm saying? That's all phony, man.
Yeah.
We understand what y'all, the agenda y'all trying to push. You trying to make us feel comfortable, so we start taking the shit that we already feel skeptical of.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So we understand who's controlling the world, who's controlling all this motive. How the hell we gonna trust it?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Like, what's that mean? That mean we're supposed to take it?
Yeah, just because how we know she a how we know she a Jake? You know what I'm saying? He said a damn devil. He said to him that's evil to himself, man. To whom would he be good? Because he's giving his own people this damn vaccine. If he killing his own people, what makes you think he's trying to save us?
He's willing to sacrifice his to make sure we get off.
Exactly. Hey, he trying to say, hey, that's just like when you play chess, right? You want to sacrifice all your pawns. Just to keep it, just to keep that queen.
Yeah, that's right.
Queen and king.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, just keep that king and queen.
The chess area.
Pawns don't mean shit.
The pawns
Hey,
don't
but
mean
when the
nothing.
pawns go to the other board, you can make that a queen.
Right.
Salaki, brothers. Yeah, run it.
It's the book of Genesis 27 to verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Beautiful precept, brother. So now you understand why Esau got a continual hatred for us, man. Because he already had his mind set about it, what his brother did.
Right.
Which his brother really didn't do nothing wrong, man. All he said, man, he was probably playing when he said it too, give it a birthright. And your silly ass handed it over. He said, go ahead, have it. You know what I'm saying? So he said, fuck it, I'll take it then. It seemed like you don't care about it. But now you understand why Esau really hates us, why he worked so hard try to take us down. You know, Jake getting killed in the street. You always trying to blame us for something we didn't do. You know what I'm saying? That's just because this is all from the beginning, man. This is all prophecy.
Continued hatred.
Continued
Since the womb. You know?
And what he said, I'm gonna kill Jacob.
Yeah.
And that spiritual was going on today because Esau trying to kill us. And what happens if we kill him? Guess what? We get sevenfold. We get dealt with sevenfold, man. And that's going back to the curse of Cain. Hey, good for you, man.
Yeah, that's
Good for you.
You could tell that person deep.
All that for nothing.
All that nasty ass paint job.
And you know that was a Judite.
going nowhere.
Yeah, that was a Judite. Hey, the what's the name? The thing would have smoked that, bro. The thing you
Oh,
got.
yeah.
Blew the doors open.
He's making all that noise, I'm gone.
Hey, by the time he done,
Yeah.
by the time he done racing dude, he would have had no doors in the car.
That's right.
Blew the doors away. That thing.
Guts everywhere.
So fast.
Oh, my goodness.
That's how fast I was going, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. But you know what? We hate Esau too, man.
That's right.
Why is that? Because we hate evil, man. You know, we don't hate you because you hate us. We hate you because y'all evil. Man.
Yeah.
Most I hate y'all.
Exactly. You gotta go.
This book of Isaiah 10 verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff of their and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. So Esau, the Assyrian, those go back to the Edomites, man. And the Most High gave Esau the power to, you know what I'm saying, to put hands on us, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau is the rod of YAHAWASHI Thawadah. Esau is the whipping stick, man. So this is the reason why we go through what we go through. Because the Most High, you know what I'm saying, is using Esau. Okay, Most High not gonna come down here himself finna sit and start whooping our ass. No, he's gonna use a nation to come against us, man. You know what I'm saying? And put hands on us. And we can't do nothing about it. We can't deliver ourselves from it. Because it's all the Most High's will.
Absolutely right, brother. And you know what, too? Was Esau blessed with the sword, right? And what he said, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. So who's he talking about? He's talking about Esau, man. So a lot of people that's out here, hey, whoever perishes being innocent. So we understand when somebody gets shot by the police, all these wicked ass jakes running from the cops and really getting shot. Guess who's doing that judgment, man? The Most High. Because what the issues of death belong to the Heavenly Father. You know?
That's why the Most High, he heard affliction on people. And that's why the Most High came down with a strong arm in Egypt. You know, he sees people getting mistreated, you know, getting messed up. Like, all right, it's time to let my people go now.
It's time to put a stop to this.
It's too much.
Exactly.
You know,
Hey.
we understand it's a biblical prophecy that we gotta go through that.
That's right.
But Most High,
Enough is enough.
enough is enough.
Hey, because what he said, let those days be shortened, no, nobody shall be saved. Not only are we not going to be saved because a lot of people is going to be converted and do wickedness, but a lot of the righteous, man, we just going to be getting cut off. They just going straight up massacre.
Yeah, Esau would just kill us off. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau's whole plan, is to kill us all off. So, hey, it would have been done. There would have been no more of Jake.
Hey, Esau trying everything he can. What he do? He tried to search the sky, try to search the ground. He can't do that. So he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just kill him." And see that works. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know what you don't know? It ain't about how we look, man. You know, because there's gonna be Jakes that's in Africa, that's in Asia, that's in every nation. You know what I'm saying? Because what he said, Jews, devout men out of every nation under heaven.
That's right.
So there's gonna be Israelites everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why Esau trying to literally kill everybody because Esau,
Fuck it. He can't miss, huh?
Yeah,
he can't miss. Fuck it.
that one, but look, but then you got to have a station where you got to have an incubator where they actually make humans. They actually to make it. It's like it's type of
Start cloning and
yeah,
shit.
start cloning people, man. They actually make humans. You know, so they can be submission to their order.
Hey, you know what? It ain't far fetched because what they doing, they cloning meat. You know what I'm saying? That's the closest thing to human. They start cloning pig and all that shit. Animals. So guess what? You don't think they could do that with humans?
Oh, they showed it. They really showed it, and I think there's an article I watched a while ago. They had like this baby, and it's like an incubator thing.
Sick stuff. So that just shows you that Esau trying to be God himself.
That's right.
That's why they play your DNA, all that swab.
Yep. They really storing that shit.
Yeah.
Putting your name in it, seeing your characteristics, seeing if you're good at football, good at whatever it is. They trying to maximize.
You know, like every year, people be taking like blood, like they be taking blood
draws. Yeah, when you go to the hospital.
Yeah, and give it to like some
and you know what? They be taking like 5 of them things. They be taking a whole bunch of blood out.
Exactly.
Like it might be one needle, but they take out the tube, put in another tube.
What the
fuck? And when you leave, you all drowsy.
Yeah, I need some orange juice.
And if I'm not mistaken, I heard they be doing wicked shit with the blood. They know the blood is the life. So they doing that.
Hey, that's just like when they be having missing kids and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think they doing, man?
Man.
They sacrificing the kids. They like the brothers say, they be torturing them because that's the best blood to drink, right? They torture the kids. They drink the blood. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they do.
Obama, Michelle Obama, Oprah, they all, the police, bro, they all do that shit, man. They all drink it, bro. They go into that Epstein Island place, you know what I'm saying? It's like, doing shit to children and taking their blood. They showed that in the movie Monsters Inc. You know what I'm saying? They scare the kids. They collect something from them. I forgot what they collect from them. They collect some type of steam or something, some blood or something like that. When they scare the kids, so Esau's putting it in plain sight of what they're doing.
That's right.
In a higher seat, man.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 39. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord Yahawah. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord Yahawah shall help them.
That's right.
And deliver them.
That's right. So hey, ain't no need on believing in no other God, because we understand that's where the true power lays in.
God.
Yahawah Bahasham Yahushua, right?
Right.
And there ain't no reason to call no cops. Ain't no reason to get good with these Edomites. You know, as long as you in good terms with the Most High, man.
That's right. That's right.
Because salvation belongs into Him.
That's right.
And that's what we look forward to, because the Most High knows who actually trusts in Him. You can't fake the funk with the Most High. You can't say that you love Him and really don't mean it. If you love it, you will show it, man.
That's right. That's right.
At all times. It ain't no one day thing, 1 hour, 1 minute out of the whole day thing. No, man, this will be in your mind.
That's right.
Continuously. You know?
That's right, bro.
This is something that you can't hide. It's lucky. It's just like a woman, man. You deal with a woman at home, right? Your woman know when you're trying to be nice just to get in bed with her.
Yeah.
And then after that you start cheating in some other way. She know when you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the Most High knows when you're just doing it because you in trouble.
Right,
Hey, you in jail, you praying, you sincere as hell, but right when you get out, you out here doing the same ass shit.
Yeah,
The Most High knows,
right
man.
back to it.
Most High knows, man. You can't hide this, man.
Yeah.
He knows when you out here just full of it, man.
That's right. Son.
Right.
And the Lord Yahawah shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked.
And wicked? Who's that?
Esau. We're talking about the secret counsel of the wicked.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's Esau right there. You know what I'm saying? But they're trying to kill Jack out here, you know? So Most High knows. See, Yahawah Shemashai, he knows that you in the dark. You know, he knows where you at. You know, his eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. 10,000
times.
10,000 times.
Yep.
Yeah, man, brightness. You know.
I got a quick precept. This is Psalms chapter 118, verse 6. Yahawah is on my side. I will not fear what man could do unto me.
And Most High is on your side. What man could do to you?
Exactly.
Who's going? You know what I'm saying?
Who's going to step up to the plate? Who wants to fight with the Most High?
Who wants to put some gloves up? You know what I'm saying?
A demon like power. Who wants to fight a terrible power?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look what happened to David and Goliath. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 31. What shall we say then to these things? Slack What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be with us, slack if the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
Man,
we protected, huh?
Yeah, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? The Most High is with you.
Exactly.
Yahweh Shemashai is with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just your power. This is your blessing of the Yahweh Shemashai. You know, Esau got his blessing. He's tapping his, so we got to tap on ours.
Exactly. This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. Yahawah is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. So the Most High will protect you, man, in the day of trouble. He'll protect you from everything that you need to protect it from. But guess what? You got to trust in him. That's why he said he knows who trusts in him. You can't fake that, man.
Right.
Do you really believe in the Most High? Do you really trust in him? If you trust in him, you're gonna do what's pleasing to him.
That's right.
Why? Out of love.
God.
You know, because you trust what he could do for you, man. That he could protect you and your family. That he could provide all things. Do you really trust that he could do that?
Yeah, there you go. That's the test.
That's the question to ask yourself, man. Do you really believe?
You gotta believe.
Do you really trust the Most High? Because what we say, hey, the Most High is on our side.
Yeah, right.
We ain't scared what man could do to us.
hell, right.
That's why we be out here.
That's right.
Bold as a lion.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know?
And we're everywhere. Yahweh Shemashai is allowing us to be out highways and byways.
Right,
you know,
right.
and we see gunshots, you know what I'm saying, right there in front of us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And still preaching after that. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
even a minute later at that same spot
Right.
preaching. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Saluted the brothers out
Yeah.
and then started preaching.
Yeah, that's right. You know, so we could be like, I don't know about this.
No,
I
man.
think we should-
Hey, you know what the Most High said? I'll bring this out real
I think
quick.
we should go home. You know what I'm saying? No, we gonna bring the word, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring the word out. After the gunshots rang, you know? It was right there, it was like from here to there. It was busting.
Bro, it was like right back here, and then he was like, we walked into the corner just to do the work right there and then. You know what I'm saying?
Most High said, what's you? You know what I'm saying?
Got a precept for you? This is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For the Most High has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
See that? What was that lion, man? You gotta have courage. The Most High gotta put the spirit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the spirit, you know what I'm saying, of a lion.
Exactly.
What's a lion do? He's the king of the jungle.
Hey, you think this lion is scared? Hey, you think you think they call him the king of the jungle because he's scared all day? He lived his life in fear. Hey, the Most High said he didn't give us a spirit of fear,
That's right.
but of power. You know what I'm saying? That's why we out here to be able to speak through the spirit and Most High be able to manifest.
That's right.
Most High gave us a nonchalant, not give a fuck what's going on in this world type spirit. Like, shit, a fight could break up right over there.
It'll still be crazy.
And it's gonna be a gunshot there. What we gonna do? Oh, one y'all about to outside if you're finna run or scramble away. What's your nonchalant about it? We know you have our shots to protect us through it.
Yeah.
We know that we're protected. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It could be fucking slaughter fest going out here, man. You know what I'm saying? All we do is get praise to Yahawah outside. We bring out the word, continue preaching.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Not gonna do nothing stupid. We're not gonna go over there with cameras. Oh, we gotta look great. That's dumb as hell. Don't take yourself. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna continue praising Yahawah outside.
Well, praise the Most High, and, you know, through the spirit we might end off. You know what I'm saying? And people getting shot like right there, like continuously. I mean, if one person got shot and dude left, but if just a whole bunch of people dying, because what he say, a prudent man perceiving evil, and he hiding himself, what we gonna do? We gonna give praises, right? We gonna salute out. You know, Lord willing, we catch you brothers on the sit down there, same, you know, that next hour or so. You know what I'm saying? Just to continue to bless.
If that were to happen, you know,
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna be scared, man. Well, we gonna make sure that we salute out. We're not just gonna grab the camera and leave. Nah, man, we gonna make sure we do it properly, man.
We're gonna take a sign off there.
The Most High saying, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We might move down the street or something, you know, but we ain't gonna be no fools. If there's a massacre, people just shoot at random ass people. Best believe they gonna want to. Hey, we most definitely a target. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna look at us like, okay.
Y'all ain't scared, huh?
Yeah. But it's all good, you know. Hey, but again, man, the Most High did not put the spirit of fear of us, man, but of power, man. And what? Of love. This is love right here. This is charity right here. You know?
Yeah, we love doing it.
And you know what? Of a sound mind. Because we're not doing this forcefully, man. We're doing this because we want to do this, man.
The spirit got, we love doing this. You know, so we ain't taking no fees.
And you know what? When we first greet each other, hey, all you brothers in a happy countenance. You brothers ain't just you brothers always happy. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit Jake need to be in, though. Happy to see each other. Like, hey, what's up? But let's do the work. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit that you need to be in. Now coming to work. This is work right here. Like you're tired. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you don't want to be here. You're just on your phone still. Like, man, what the hell?
What time is it, y'all?
Jake in here saluting. What's up? You know what's going on? What's salute? Where we at?
Whatever, you gotta get motivated.
Exactly.
Whatever it may be, you could be like, easy.
Hey, Jake start talking spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual.
Sometimes we just talk about random stuff, and you know, it just helps. It helps with the lesson.
Hey, testimony. Every time I put this brother, that's all the whole car ride just talk spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
Spiritual.
Then car you said, I'm like, damn, you're only 5 minutes away. Like, damn.
Matter of fact, we passed you up. We talk so much spiritual things. We went all the way. We went to
We passed a couple of exits.
a couple exits. You know, so we got flip. Oh man, we just missed the exit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. So you know, tapping that spirit. You know, you get your mind's
It wanders off.
Yeah, it wanders off. Oh man, we forgot the exit right here.
They say time flies when you have fun.
Right. That's true.
This
We were
is
flying
fun.
too.
This is fun right here, man. We talk about the truth, man.
The truth.
That's what they say. We rejoice not in iniquity, but we rejoice in truth.
True, right?
We enjoy the truth.
Enjoy. And that's why the scripture said, "Rejoice, prophets out there, because look what's happening. Look the works of the Lord, Yahawah is doing.
Look what He's doing for us. Hey, think about it, right? When things is happening like this, when we read about it, who is He doing this for? He's doing it for us. Because lest He shorten those days, but for the elect's sake, He shall shorten. So think about who do you think He's doing it for, man? And He's showing us love. He's like, man, y'all working, y'all gonna get paid. You know, it's time to get y'all right. Even though we right, knowing that we only doing this for mercy, but He's trying to give us even more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is enough for us just to know that, hey man, we're doing what it takes. You know, Thawadah YAHAWAH now.
Make up on the cherry, man. That's all I ever want is this cherry. You know, make up on the cherry. You know what I'm saying? Mercy. Get beamed up.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Get delivered from this place. That's the best gift ever. So I had the scripture. Book of Psalms 55, verse 15. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell, for wickedness is in their dwelling, and among them. As for me, I will call upon the Lord Yahawah, and the Lord shall save me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we ain't worried about what's going on with them. Hey, we finna call upon YAHAWASHI Thawadah. Death, that's for them. That's hey, wickedness is in their dwellings. You know what I'm saying? That's what they dealing with. Hey, we dealing with YAHAWASHI Thawadah. But as for us, man, hey, we finna call upon YAHAWASHI Thawadah. He's gonna deliver us from this bullshit. You know, he's gonna deliver us from our trials, you know, from our evils, you know, wherever we go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we finna stay calling upon YAHAWASHI Thawadah, and he's gonna deliver us, man. Why do we believe that? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 40, and the Lord Yahweh shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust me.
He knows them that trust him. He's a stronghold in the day of trouble. So guess what? He's going to deliver us. Why? Because we trust in the Most High. Man, Thawadah YAHAWAH. Because you know what? You trust him, because that's why you come out here, because you trust him. Because you believe. You know that if you come out here, not only is he going to save you, but he's going to protect you from all evil. Man, he that keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing. Like you said yesterday.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, this is the trust thing right here. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come out, you're like, I don't know. I might get shot.
Like Moses.
Yeah.
What happened to Moses? He said, man, you can't speak. I'm going to say Aaron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And what he said, Jeremiah, he said, don't worry about it, right?
Yeah, I'm a child.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be with you. I'm your mouthpiece.
Exactly.
You know
So, hey, don't. That's what I'm saying. This is a trust thing, like the brother said.
Hey, bro, we're in a fucking hood. We're in a ghetto right now, and it's dark. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a spirit upon you, and to trust YAHAWASHI Thawadah to not. Cause this is some dark. And plus, we are reading the Bible. People don't like the word. People don't like YAHAWASHI Thawadah.
And what they said, am I now become your enemy because I tell you the truth? They don't like the truth, like you said. People hate you for that.
But we our mind focus on YAHAWASHI Thawadah so much that we don't even think about what can even happen to us. We're not even thinking of what evil can even come upon us, because we believe YAHAWASHI Thawadah going to deliver us out of it. Right. And we've already been delivered so many times, so why would he not do it again? You know what I'm saying? That's just the belief that we have. You know, we don't think that evil gonna come to us. If we do, we expect Lord will deliver us from it.
That's right. And you know what? History already proves that, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, captivity after captivity after captivity, man. We get delivered.
That's right.
What do you think's gonna happen now? You think he's not gonna? Hey, the Most High is not slack, man.
No,
Remember that. He's not a man. That he's just gonna be out here slacking. He don't got the imperfections as a man.
Right.
Most High is perfect, man. If you say he's coming through, if you believe, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yep. He means what he says, man. You know what I'm saying? You better just all right, with that, you know, Lord, when the lesson was edifying, we're gonna end off here. You know, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakadash.
Again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.